Capricorn, Capricorn. What is going on, my beautiful Cappies, Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Sending you guys so much love and only love on this new beautiful day, as I want to give you guys scenery because I've been slacking on these motherfucking readings. But other than that, I'm a beautiful Capricorn. So we're going to get a general reading on shadow work. Shadow work is self-development, shadow work in career finances, and then shadow work in love. And then we're going to see what your higher self wants to let y'all know. And then we're going to close it out with the spiritual as fuck card, as in, you know, when we do some deep inner work just like this, we need to add a little bit of humor to it, boo-boo. So you know what I mean? So other than that, we're in Scorpio season. Scorpio is all about death, rebirth, assessments, things coming to light, things pummeling, things building. So other than that, you know, just take it easy with yourself right now, Cappies. I know a lot of Cappies in the collective, including myself, we're all wondering what is the next steps because we're a little bit of control freaks, you know? But other than that, I feel like we're being called to fully surrender at this moment. But other than that, Cappies, just know since it's a general reading, it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, check out your other signs or check back next time. And if it does resonate and you enjoy spending your time here today, boo-boo, I'll greatly appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button. And make sure to hit the bell button because YouTube has a tendency to hit those notifications off. So if you want to be notified, make sure to hit that notification button. But other than that, if you want to book your own personal reading or healing session, all that information down in the description box below. Boo-boo. All right, my beautiful Cappies, let's get into it. Let's see. Woo! I looked at the bottom of the deck and look at this. Forgiveness. Hurt blocks our light. Golly, Cappies. God, let me come on my face. Golly. Powerful ass card. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Whoa. All right. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Something told me that card's gonna come out again, and it did before I even shuffled. So you know what? I'm taking it. I'm gonna take it. I got to take it. Hold on. What card just happened? Oh, that's why. Hold on, Cappies. All right. Very interesting how that worked out. All right, Cappies, you got it. You know what? Something's telling me to read this out the booklet. This is going to be for self-development. So, let's see. Shadow work of self-development. Number 26, forgiveness. Hurts block our light. You know what, Cappies? This is why I feel a lot of Cappies are having a tough time, you know, moving forward. It's because, not moving forward, it's like, I'm getting this energy that a lot of you Cappies are content with where you are, but you're still trying to find that happiness. I hope that makes sense. I know it's a little hard to make sense, but I'm getting this energy of maybe a lot of you Cappies don't know that your heart is blocked and you need to work on that. And I would know. I'm in the process of doing so. This definitely resonates with me as well. But forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. Number 26. All right. It's fucking beautiful ass card. All right. The only forgiveness that we can receive in that which we experience for ourselves. In essence, to forgive another, life, or the world is irrelevant as being forgiven by another, life, or the world. If we have not forgiven ourselves, we can neither receive forgiveness nor have it to give. Wow. Forgiveness is a word that often evokes in us a sense of defensiveness and anger. Why should we be the ones to forgive when we're the ones wrong? When exploring the concepts of forgiveness, the key lies in the word wrong and not in doing or the doer of the wrong. Every happening is neutral in of itself and as a different as nature. It is us who brings such notion of wrong, right, good, and bad to stimuli. For the wrong not to continue to be a reality that lives harmfully in our mind, body, and emotions. The physical effects of it need to be thoroughly released. Ideally, we release our distress like the wild animals that instantly rid themselves of whatever disturbance they experience by energetically purging it in a physically catastrophic act before moving on. I recently heard that there is a precise animal in the animal kingdom, like when they know they need to go back home and they know there are predators, it's like they shake out the trauma, they shake it out. So it's just like very relevant. Once we release what is unforgiven from within ourselves, it ceases to have a negative charge and therefore ceases to live in us as a toxic energy that is detrimental impacts and overshadows who we are, our health, and the rest of our life story. This is why the only forgiveness that matters is ours. We deactivate the negativity within and change what is energetically matched to in our external reality. Releasing the unforgiveness frees us into a higher vibrancy and creates a shift in our possibilities. The compulsion to unconsciously repeat unforgiven wounds cease. This is why to forgive is all about ourselves and not about anyone or anything else. To be clear, this does not mean that we forget or deny another's or our own past actions. Instead, we release the negative charge remembering from our body, emotions, and psyche. The beginning of everything true and the end of everything false starts the moment we forgive ourselves for having forgotten that we are not our bodies, our behavior, our memories, or the stories that we live out. Nor are we any way how we have ever been mistreated or disrespected. We are not the wrongs done to us or that we have done to others. Nor are we made broken, defective, or less than from them. There is nothing to be fixed or added to. You are, however, always required to release anything that is unforgiven within you so that the loving white light that you are can transparently shine in all of its brilliance. Forgiveness is your way home. You are the only light that you need. Feel your way home to spirit self by replacing all that hurts with the shining white light of pure self-love that you are. When we forgive the loving light that we are susceptible to believing in what we are not. And external hurts that show up are means through which to recognize that still needs releasing. The white light of love releases you from the pain and suffering of believing in what is not you. Wow. So, I'm getting this energy, Cappies. I wanted to cry as I was reading that because I feel this has to do a lot with past life too. Maybe a lot of things in your past life are showing up in this current life as well. But we're going to stay in the current life. A lot of you, Cappies, put so much pressure on yourself to thinking that you have to get things done, to thinking that you have to be a certain place in a certain way in a certain time in your life right now or at your age. And I feel that right now, what you need to do is stop trying to define yourself on who you think you need to be and who you used to be. Because you're not what has happened to you or what you have done. Who you are is what you have yet to know. But you haven't allowed yourself to know a deeper part of yourself because you haven't allowed yourself to release all the stories and the meanings you put behind the things that have happened to you and what you have done. You know, the other day, actually yesterday, in my morning routine, I went to a place in my meditation. For once, I turned off my timer. And I went to a place in my heart. I'm doing this 21-day activation, raise your vibration challenge. And I went inside my heart. And there was a meditation I did that it helps you connect with your higher self. And I thought of my higher self as an orb, and it's in my heart. And ever since I done that meditation, since yesterday, I finally started getting in touch with my heart. And the more you put energy into your heart, the more your heart expands. And I felt that expansion. I felt my higher self. I felt God fully for once in my being. I felt source. And in the process of feeling that, all I could do and say was, I forgive myself. You know, I forgive myself for thinking less than what is true about me. I forgive myself for thinking that I'm not good enough. I forgive myself for the pain I've caused because I was so unconscious and so unaware. A lot of you Cappies are in a place where you just need to forgive yourself for the fact of believing in something that is not true about you. And I feel like a lot of Cappies are having a hard time doing this because we stubborn. But stop punishing yourself because the infliction of pain that was put onto you. Stop hurting yourself and making yourself suffer for the things that you were not aware of. You may have done things that you were not proud of. You may feel like you lost out on opportunities and people, but here's what I'm going to tell you, Cappies. You needed to go through what you went through to gain the wisdom to understand not to do it ever again. I'm going to say that again. You needed to go through what you went through to gain the wisdom to know not to do it ever again. So Cappies, forgiveness is tough. Trust me, it's tough. But when you understand that your heart is where all problems stem and all solutions stem, then the one thing you will ever want to do is want to love. But love requires forgiving. Love requires no judgments. Love requires unconditionality, not conditions. You don't need anything to forgive. All you need to do is have pure intentions to want to love the way that you just want to be connected to life, and allow yourself to forgive every part of you that goes against that. And I feel your shadow work has to have a huge emotional purge. If you can't do this with people, then Cappy's, find courage to do it with yourself. You know, this Thanksgiving, I'm not even going to spend time with my family. And even the people I'm around, I'm not even going to spend time with them. The only thing I'm going to spend time with is myself. Because that's who needs my attention the most. And Cappies, I'm not telling you to do this. What I'm telling you is all the love you've been giving, all the focus you've been putting into things, it's time you do that to yourself and give it to yourself. Because yourself needs you more than ever. Your heart misses you. And your shadow work is to learn forgiveness so you can learn to love like you never loved before. Alright. Let's see. Why forgiveness here is shadow work? Why forgiveness here is shadow work, Spirit? Why forgiveness here is shadow work? Why is forgiveness here a shadow work? Why forgiveness is here a shadow work? Yo, Cappies, you don't even know the aura that you emit. You are a healing presence. You are a light to people. People can never forget you. You bring such a touch, such a love to people's life. You're always there for people. You're always showing up for people. You're always giving people chances. The Empress knows how to love. Knows how to make people feel understood. But Cappies, I feel you're in a place where Five of Pentacles. You give to others, but you don't allow yourself to give to yourself, to receive your own love, your own beauty, your own essence, your own power. I'm getting this energy that you doubt who you are. You doubt what you can build for yourself. But look at you, you're the Empress. And you don't have to be a female just to be the Empress. You are an Empress. But the shadow work you need to work on is what makes you believe that you're not worthy of all that your heart desires. When you are worthy of all that your heart desires. I just think you got to forgive this lack mentality. You got to forgive this doubt. You got to forgive the suffering that you choose over your happiness. Oh, this is deep. All right, let's get into career and finances. Shadow work when it comes to career and finances, Spirit. What is it that my Cappies need to do when it comes to career and finances? For my Cappies when it comes to career and finances, shadow work. When it comes to career and finances. A lot of you Cappies are so hard on yourself, you don't allow yourself to receive. You got to open up your heart. Work on that heart chakra. Work on that heart chakra. Take a step back from life and work on that heart chakra. You know? I'm taking a vacation soon to Arizona, and I'm just going to focus on myself. Just going to focus on myself. Number 3. Some of you guys may have 3 as your life path number. Wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we do. I feel like some of you Cappies are not even fully satisfied in the things that you do when it comes to career, and you're not satisfied in your finances. I'm not saying a lot of you Cappies aren't well off. A lot of Cappies are very independent, very stable. But I'm getting this energy of it just doesn't satisfy you. It doesn't bring you that that excitement, that, oh, let's go, I'm ready for this new day. Because I believe that what you're doing is not what you're meant to be doing, Cappies. And I feel your shadow work is in learning how to trust in your intuition rather than your instant gratification of what your ego desires. And I say that because look at, you see how she's wearing a mask, but she knows that she's pouring into another cup, and she's just trusting her intuition that she is going to pour it into the cup, not on her. Cappies, I feel that when it comes to career, you're a little lost on your divine purpose. But I'm getting this energy. It's just that you have to trust that your intuition is guiding you into something bigger and better. When you receive an idea, Cappies, act on that idea immediately. Within the next 24 hours, act on that idea. Write it down and act on it. You don't need all the resources to do it. Just act on it. What you got now? When it comes to finances, I feel like some of you Cappies need to know that if you're doing something precise and you're not getting a return on it, it's not meaning that you need to give up on it. It's just there's something else that you're meant to be doing. And it's just a matter of what you need to be doing is what brings the best out of you. So you got to figure out, I feel like a lot of you Cappies need to contemplate when it comes to shadow work, what brings you the most joy? What brings you the most joy? What makes you so present in the moment that you enjoy what the fuck you do? Where you're not thinking, where you're not guessing, where you're not wanting, yearning. You're just so present. That is the work we need to do. Is ask yourself, what brings you joy? And if you can't figure that out, then keep asking and setting that intention and working with your higher self. What brings me joy? What is my why? Set the intention. Attention is a declaration that you have an internal knowing that something will happen. Set the intention. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I just immediately, as I got this, you got the Lovers. Some of you guys are meant to be doing a mission with the Lover. And some of you guys may not even know who that is. Could possibly be a Gemini. But there is a divine mission a lot of you Cappies are meant to be doing. And you're meant to be doing it with someone. Now remember, this doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be. Could be a power couple. I'm getting that. But I'm getting this energy of, you don't know what's coming. Because divine has something bigger in store for you. Possibly a partnership. A spouse that comes in where you guys are going to build a legacy. But it's like, you're going to... hold on, let me get one more card. Shadow work when it comes to career and finances. I'm getting this energy of, with the Lovers, the Fool, and the Chariot, there's something new that you need to do. That's going to bring so much joy, and I feel like it's something you've never done before. And in the process of moving forward into it, no matter what obstacles come away, you're excited about it, Cappies, because it's something new. And I know, Cappies, when there's something new, you're excited about it. And I feel that's when you'll meet this partnership, this spouse, this person that you're meant to build with. But I feel that a lot of you Cappies, the shadow work you need to do when it comes to career finances is how much money do you want to make? Why do you want to make it? And what is going to bring you the immense joy to feel that you're abundant in doing what you're doing? That's your shadow work. That's your shadow work. And I feel with this Chariot card here, it's just like, once you figure that out, it's just like, woo, fast pace, yo. Just like, oh, you're so thrilled about it. I love it, man. I love it. All right, let's get shadow work and love. Shadow work and love when it comes to my Cappies. Shadow work and love when it comes to my Cappies, spirit. Shadow work and love when it comes to my Cappies. Shadow work and love when it comes to my Cappies. Alright, Cappies, you have number 19, accountability. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. I'm getting this energy that a lot of you Cappies are very nitpicking and judgy when it comes to love. I do. I would know. I have a tendency to be the same way. I'm working on it. And of course, that's why we're doing shadow work, because we're working on it. But I feel a lot of you Cappies need to understand that you have to take accountability for the fact that your love is unique, but the way you give that love, it's detrimental, meaning that it's very powerful. And you need to know how to direct that love in a way where it's kind, in a way where you're not only being benefited out of it, but the other person and people are being benefited too. Some of you Cappies have a tendency to be a little bit selfish when it comes to love. Let's be honest. I could be honest with myself. That's why I could be honest with you, my Cappies. And I want you to realize that love is a huge responsibility. People just want to receive it. Oh, I want to manifest this type of person. I want them to look like this, be like this, do this for me. But what are you going to do for them? What are you going to do for them? Because you can want all these things with a person, but don't you think they deserve something too? It's not just about you. So Cappies, a lot of you guys need to take responsibility for how you're implementing love. Because a lot of you Cappies have a tendency to give tough love. And now I feel like a lot of you need to tap into your feminine side and become more vulnerable when it comes to love. Approach love in a different manner. Don't rush into it. Don't force it. Be curious about a person. Figure out what they love. Figure out what they like. Try to be kind. I'm not saying your Cappies are kind. I'm saying give love unconditionally. Do not love conditionally. That's what I mean. What is the shadow work when it comes to love, Spirit, for my Cappies? What is shadow work when it comes to love? That's what I was saying. That's what I was feeling. You got the Five of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Moon. It's not about always being right, Cappies. It's about letting your ego go. And knowing that what your heart needs is more important than what your ego needs. And being aware of that, you know? The Moon. A lot of you Cappies have a tendency to hide your emotions when it comes to love. Cappies, if you want trust, if you want the love that you desire, you have to be more open and accepting of people. You have to be more open and accepting of yourself to allow people in. And when you do that, Cappies, when you love someone, there's a passion, there's a fire, there's drive, there's excitement. Find that within yourself again. And believe that it's definitely possible to have it with another person. But understanding that love is not giving and taking. It's about equality, affinity, connecting. Taking two peas and making it one. So, Cappies, I feel your shadow work is, when it comes to love, is reevaluate what is love to you. How do you give it? How do you receive it? And approach it in a new way of how you're going to give it, how you're going to receive it, and how you see it. I hope that makes sense, Cappies. But, all right, let's see what your higher self wants to let you know regarding this reading. My Cappies' higher self, what do you want to let them know regarding this reading? But when it comes to career and finances, a lot of you Cappies just know you are on the right path. I'm just staring at it because I know a lot of you Cappies are all about that career and finances. You are on the right path, but Cappies, just there's something new you got to learn. Something new you got to learn, and you got to find what brings you that joy, what brings you that love. And make the choices necessary. Make the sacrifices to do that. You know? Alright, my Cappies' higher self. What do you want to let them know regarding this reading? Soul family, man. Soul family. Soul family. I'm not getting this on a physical level. I'm getting this on a spiritual level. Some of you Cappies, like I said, you're healers, you're potent, man. You're that white light. You're a rare find. I'm getting this energy that a lot of you Cappies, you have a soul family in the spiritual realm. Not your ancestors, but like a star seed. I'm a Pleiadian, so I know I'm connecting with more of the Pleiadians lately. You have a soul family that is here to want to connect with you, want to help you thrive, want to help you strive. It's time for you to connect to that because it's going to help you heal your heart. It's going to help you know your purpose, and it's going to help you see love in a new way. This is deep. I'm gonna have to rewatch this for myself, you know? Alright. What else? Let's see what else your higher self wants to let you know. What else? My Cappy's higher self want to let them know. Here and now. The future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. Cappies, it's good to know what you want, but it's not always about striving towards that. It's good to know what you have learned from what you have done and what you have experienced, but it's important to realize that your power lies right now. So you're being asked to be so whole, so present in this moment, and have confidence and faith in your ability to manifest your life, and know that you can be excited right here, right now, by doing the little things and realizing you're abundant already. Ooh, deep. Oh, wow. In God's hands. My trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady, and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. Trust in divine timing, because something is being birthed beyond your own knowing. When you can surrender, and surrendering takes trust. And the best way I've learned to surrender is by being optimistic that everything is working in my favor, and finding ways to enjoy my present moment on purpose, and knowing that God has the best intentions for me because I know I deserve the best. Beautiful. All right, let's close it out with the spiritual stuff card because I like these cards. These cards crack me up. We got to add a little bit of humor during all this inner work, you know what I mean? All right. I hear like car doors because I'm like around like trails and stuff, so it's a little wet today, but you know, that don't stop people. Oh. I got this twice, and I don't even do this, but it's for some of you Cappies. That's the second card, but first card is, if you wouldn't say it to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. Accountability. Check your thoughts with this simple test. When you catch yourself being a jerk, respond the way you would if someone was saying that shit to your BFF. A simple bitch please usually does the trick. Today, say as many bitch please to yourself as you need to shut your jerk down. Stop being so hard on yourself, Cappies, man. You are not God. But you can allow God to take any worries, any doubts, any fears, even your desires, and trust in that. So stop doubting yourself. Alright, some of you Cappies. Get off your ex's page. Say a prayer and go the fuck to sleep. You're not going to find anything worthwhile snooping around your ex's Insta or Facebook or Snap, whatever the fuck. They're your ex for a reason, and ask yourself what you're looking for from them and see if you can give it to yourself. You almost always can. Then say a little prayer for the lumpy, bumpy, broken hearts in the world, especially your own. Double brownie points if you can manage one for your ex's heart too. Okay, time for bed now. Cappies. You are so lovable that rejection is God's protection. Remember that. Last one. Holding on to resentments is like taking a shit in your own heart. Oh shit. Yeah, it's that gross and pointless. Let that shit go. Look up a loving kindness meditation on the internet and do it. Focusing on love is like taking a baby wipe to your heart. I love it. All right, my cappies. That is all I have for you, boo-boos. If you got any clarity, any upliftment, or any laughs, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. And if you want to book your own personal reading or healing session, all that information is down in the description box below. My cappies, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. I really hope this helps.